Some city leaders say a better criminal data system would prevent more shootings and homicides in Indianapolis. That conclusion comes after a year-long partnership with the NYU School of Law's Criminal Justice Lab that reviewed IMPD and crime data. CBS 4's Courtney Crown joins us now in the studio with why this data is so important. Courtney?
Well, Bob, IMPD and city leaders say data gives them an idea of where both law enforcement and non-law enforcement resources are needed. Instead of policing entire neighborhoods, we're talking about a small, specific section of a street or a block. But of course, this will come with a cost, and that's up to the city-county council.
A year has passed since Mayor Joe Hogsett announced a partnership with the NYU School of Law's Crime Lab. The lab served as a third-party review and identified a list of reforms IMPD could make in order to improve their response to calls and identify spots in the city with a disproportionate amount of violent crime.
It's a constant honing in of big picture into what are the specific people, places, and crime factors that are leading to a disproportionate amount of this violent crime and behavior.
IMPD and Information Services are asking the council for roughly $1.5 million for improved data tools and staff. The goal is to use data to identify needs for social services or police in small, specific areas.
Or specific apartment complexes or very small areas that are experiencing this specific 9 category criteria.
The 9 factors include the ones on your screen, anything from non-fatal shootings to homicides to a robbery. IMPD considers a specific street segment or block a hotspot after 6 of these criteria are met over the course of a year, and that's when the department works on a strategy.
Really to try to identify and then mitigate what those issues are.
This data could also indicate where non-law enforcement resources are needed.
We know the important people that need to be there, the people that have the expertise in certain areas. And so therefore, you're not sending the wrong folks.
IMPD has an early warning system already, but a new system would notify supervisors of any concerning officer behavior.
To make sure that you're not disproportionately being affected by these issues, or are there violations that we're identifying, and this early warning system has given me an opportunity to see that before it spins out into something more serious.
Well, Deputy Chief Josh Barker says better data collection will also help with transparency and accountability. Some of IMPD's strategies to prevent shootings and homicides, those are already at work, and you can read more about those efforts on CBS4Indy.com. Reporting in the studio tonight, Courtney Crown, CBS 4 News.
Courtney.